second playthrough of Star Wars. Hold on 1 second while I get the game running. Alright, here we go. Where was the save? This one? I think this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so what did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, I have to deal with the whole farmer business. Alright. Okay. Still haven't figured out what is draining my health. Yeah, something's eating me or something. I don't know what it is. But my character is constantly losing health. I wonder why that is. Never could figure it out. I guess it just makes this more difficult. But other than that, I can't see really how to fix it anyway.
There.
Alright. Time to go settle that farmer's dispute or whatever. This way.
So be it.
I'm just gonna this is one of the farms, so I'm not too sure. I think so. Okay. Okay. Who are you?
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My weapons are my authority.
I am programmed not to respond to threats until attacked directly. I have been programmed to defend myself accordingly. But even if I am terminated, another will take my place. You will still be denied entrance. Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
I see.
This is private property. You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
You can't accuse them without proof. Any more information? Alright, this one's in.
Proof? How dare you talk to me about proof? I have more than enough to satisfy any reasonable person.
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Metales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
What happened to them?
My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Metali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
We're jumping to conclusions.
Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Make it 2,000.
2,000? Your greed is outstripped only by your utter lack of any sense of proportion, Jedi.
2,000. Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly need so many credits for?
For that price, I could purchase enough droids to destroy the entire Sandrel estate. 2,000 is out of the question. Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandrel estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Okay. I think they're this way. I also have to find the Mandalorian leader that's terrorizing the farms. Ooh. Okay.
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Do I have to intervene? Nothing over here, I don't think. Just more land. Courtyard. So it's not this way. So I guess it's up. the other farmhouse view. I think maybe this way? Oh, okay. Where's this thing?
Achuta, Bunga kun bistulbi kikumiana. Tom patugas bakilea.
What do you want?
Bunga dito Bunga kun hankani. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking bamuta. Tukning chatukunne. Unerabes. Mucho shakpakat. Kieno no namapaole rachiku. Ta kunjes tahniki grabumogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Toldobank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha punka bola wana chite. Amule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedu badwana nidi bobo. Tonga bungsha nunya. Tonga tukashmak telea. Tonga dito tonga kun hankani. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking bamunotek. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno bamule rachikun. Stimo podona lihodunga kunkabe. Tong haitwang jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchu. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindu bobo. Onga kumbis chan ba mulera. Onga dito tonga kun hankani. Onga kumbis ching balamule. Tunking ba lunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mulerachikun. Stimo podona lihodunga kunkabe. Onga dihodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mulerachikun. Stimo podona lihodunga kunkabe. Onga dihodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pamulerachi kun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe.
Okay.
Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Muchashak bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay.
Hakupa? Ronda dihodonga.
Okay.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Yes.
Really? Well,
Yes,
then I
have
assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
You see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay. Okay.
We itanandayata. What are you ma?
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What'd you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay. I'll talk to you.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
What happened?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to know?
Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
No.
So, what do you want to know?
What'd you see?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here. and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
Okay.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why are you holding your side?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why are you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often do that?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. How can I be of further assistance?
What you see?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do.
Okay.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the... No, I didn't get that.
Very well.
How do I ask that?
Okupacie. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedo badwana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindu bobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Muchashat paskat. Kie no dama paole rachikun. Okupacie kopa? Gino mulera kenpaja. Slimo podwama?
Don't be absurd. Can't you be serious?
Runda di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Jeda badwana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne.
Okay.
Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedo badwana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea.
I don't know. You didn't mention the weapon.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Jedo badwana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Jidubat.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pamulerachi-kun. Stimo podona rundi hodunga ku unkabe.
Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Jidubaduana nidibobuta kunjas takniki.
What happens if I say I cannot resolve this?
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pa mulerachi-kun. Stimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
We should provide what help we can. Surely it's not that difficult to ascertain the truth.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Jidubaduana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea achuta. Wonga kun bistulpi kikuyana. Tong patukashmak talea.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's anticlimactic. I'm gonna try that again.
Tak, jidutong.
That one.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nitapoe tikitu. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbisjan ba mulira. Ta kunjus takniki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha punka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mulirabes.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pa mulerachi-kun. Stimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why would someone kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
No one said you killed him.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I'll ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Do you know him?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information?
This question.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Netic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
Very well.
How can I be of further...
You knew him better than that, than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Okay.
How can I be...
Okay.
Of course.
When there's you.
So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
You thought Calder was cheating?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it that there was bad blood between you.
Right. So, what do you...
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Okay.
Right.
How can I be a friend? Of course.
Is there any other... Very well.
Alright.
Akupa, Chekopa, Gino.
I want to discuss things.
Runda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ita haldonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Adam.
Akupa, Chekopa, Gino Mulera Kentaija, Slimo Poduama?
He found his wife cheating.
Takunja Stakmiki, Grabulmogo, Kachichu Ita Bodunga, Dolbabank, Wale Uganda Naru, Chuchut.
Mogę się aponka, bola wana chikne. Mule slimo hodadananga kubis mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podonar de hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shakpak.
We should provide what help.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Okay.
Of course.
Is there any other information you
Oh, I
need?
itched my ear. Sorry. Tell me about the weapon.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report about a missing blaster?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
Very well.
You.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Okay.
Right.
Kupa Chekupa? Gino Mulera Kimpaija.
One of the stuff.
Kupa Chekupa? Gino Mulera Kimpaija. Slimo Podwama?
Unga
diho tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukunne mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar di hodonga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. No nama paole Rachiku.
Okay.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
Very well.
Than you.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Okay.
How can I? Of course.
Akupache.
Okay. It did not belong to the victim.
Unga diho tonga kun hangkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes.
We've had him.
Akupache kupa. Gino mulera kimpaija. Kislima podwama.
He's clutching his side.
Unga diho tonga kun hangkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jidabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Takong just takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes.
No, they're both guilty.
Unga diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes. Tong abum sha umnina. Wanga kun bez keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababolpa muji kumana.
Thought he was cheating business.
Takong just takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes.
Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga kun honkabe. Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes.
Tong haitwam jiji jong lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindu bobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Damn you. Damn both of you. Takong just takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes.
Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga kun honkabe.
Tong haitwam jiji jong lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindu bobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera.
Well done. I'm impressed. Not sure I could have done as well.
Achuta. Wonga kumbis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas makilea.
Nice. Okay. Now for this to the farmhouse place. That is the fucking Okay. What's this way? Sandro. That's the place I want to get to. Okay. Alright. Alright then.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
Let me in.
Very well. We wish no trouble with the Jedi Council. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Alright. Okay. Then I lose more health because of the loading screen.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
This one.
I feel great sorrow at the young Matale heirs' disappearance, but they are not the only family to suffer such a tragedy. Dantooine is a dangerous place. My own son, Cassius, has been missing for some time now. But I know nothing about the disappearance of Shen. Perhaps he and Cassius now share a similar fate.
May I search your place?
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
This guy isn't telling us something. He might even be lying. I don't trust him.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
Okay.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
What I do is my own business. Back off, lady.
I thought you would listen to me. I thought the Jedi were compassionate and kind. I shouldn't have spoken to you at all. I've just made everything worse.
The Council would not approve of your actions here. Perhaps we should find this girl and try to help her.
There could be a lot of money for finding Shen Matale. I think that girl knows something about him going missing.
You made your wishes clear to me the last time we talked. I won't bother you anymore, though
I've come to apologize.
Apologize? Then you will help me.
So we can help each other.
My name is Rahasia. Nurek is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Someone disappeared?
Yes. Cassius was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here in Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Tell me what's going on.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Just get to the point.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No! Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me
Shen
this?
is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your families?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Okay. Dang it, I gained light side points. Didn't want that. Heal a little bit. Okay, so cover that. Hold on. I wonder what happens if I go to the Natales and tell them about the kidnapping. I wonder what will happen.
This is what I do.
You cannot win.
Here it is.
That is pretty cool. Okay. Up there, the Mandalorians.
What? Here it is!
The Force fights with me.
Yeah?
You cannot win.
Here it is!
Okay, nice. Alright. That was a good fight, good loot. It's this way. Grove, okay. Then I need to check the map. And here, that's north. Ancient Grove. Maybe north? I think north.
This is what I
The Force fights with me!
Okay. I wonder what will happen. Or anything will happen.
Now that must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
All this for something I don't even know if it's gonna work. Well, I did save, so I don't have to backtrack that far.
Now that must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
That's not cat. That's not standing warrior. That's not that kill. Is that my character? Why am I the one saying that? I think I need to talk to the droid again.
Return the young Master Matale.
Okay, so it did nothing. Alright, good to know. I know it's a waste, but I don't want to load back. Alright, let's make the trek back. Alright then. Can't do that. Although it would have been cool if I could. Map. Need to get back to Sandra's place and do that espionage thing. Alright. This way? I think so. Hold on. Yeah, this way. soon. At the dark side. This way, right? No. No, that's not the right way. Maybe this way? Yeah, I think it's this entrance. No. Okay. Well then. No wait, this isn't the right place. Was it Natales or the Sandals I was supposed to? Okay. Did I just make a circle? Okay then. Well then. Let's try this way. Just a bunch of mines. Okay. What's this one? Courtyard. I don't know how I made a circle. Okay. Go south again. There we go. That's where I want to go. Okay. I have to use the back entrance. Okay. I don't have anything that can lockpick. So.
I'm here.
I need that. Oh, remains. Nice. Could heal a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can hack into this. North hallway. Nothing. I don't have enough spikes. That's me. I don't have enough. Repair? Storage. Okay. Can't even download the schematics. That's a mine. Hopefully I can recover this one. Not yet. Prisoner key, okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, I got those stuff. Okay.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Yeah.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
If you don't come, I'll drag you.
If you do that, I'll scream my head off and alert all the guards in the house. The only chance you have is to talk Rahasia into leaving. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do you care?
I was taught to hate the Sandrals, to think of them as evil and subhuman. But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
Okay. Level up. Auto. What's recommended? Yeah, that's good. I need more of that. Powers. Choke. Wound, then choke. Alright, that's good. Alright. Now to go talk to the lady. I think she's this way, maybe. One of these. No. There you are.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay. Where was he? There you are.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yeah.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Your father promised me money.
What? You're just doing this for the reward?
How could you? I thought you...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Casus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with?
No! Father, don't do this!
We don't always need to be fighting like this.
It's gone too far for that, Rahasia. Alan has crossed the line one too many times.
Ha! For what you've done to me and my family, I will see you dead and rotting in the ground.
If you fight, you'll all be killed. Kill each other.
I'm glad somebody finally said what we've all been thinking.
Are you mad? They will slaughter each other.
No, don't!
This has all gone horribly wrong somewhere. Alan, what can we be thinking? How could we have let this go this far? We are at each other's throats now, fighting over our children's lives when they are old enough to live their own.
He is my son! How can he disrespect my wishes like this?
What?
No! I never did anything to your son. I
knew you were lying, you dog! And to think I thought it might not have been you, so I'll take your son from you!
Father, no! Don't do it!
Die!
Shen!
Kill them. Kill them all.
Die!
No! Rahasia! I'll kill you!
The Master has been injured. Terminate all opposition. Destroy the invaders.
That was fun.
So be it.
I like how that ended. Though I did see a way I could egg them on, but then chose to a peaceful way in order them to make up. I didn't really find that before.
How can I help?
Now.
Then I...
Yeah, what do you want?
No.
Your choice.
Alright, time to move on. That was interesting. And a fun little interesting, too. Response, memory. Okay. Strength. I need to... What was it again? Active, that's the one. Okay. The ruins, yes, the ruins. That's the place. I think I'll return to the Ebony Hawk and go from here. Need more of these. Never have too many since I keep, for some reason, keep losing health. I'll make this playthrough more difficult, and I don't really know what caused it. It might be my fault, it might not be, I have no idea.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop.
Alright.
Thank you.
I need to find their leader, which is somewhere. But I think I'll just go to the ruins. Worry about that Mandalorian later. I want to see what this does.
So be it! I'm here. What?
Alright. Off to the ruins. Very ominous music.
Sharti King Watawa Mulira. Yuma Lipa Ak Ingo-kun. Da Hoba Moktenya Go Jojo Biti. Just Grogito Patslimo.
I don't understand you. Sounds like a messed up version of a Wookiee. The droid must be broken.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I recognize that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
What are you? Why are you here? What is a Star Forge? You don't really know what it is, do
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could be a factory.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
How long have you been here?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Who are the builders?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Something happened to him. Tell me about the ones that came before.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi? How can I prove myself?
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Alright. That could be equipped heal. Dexterity. Reflexes. Energy shield. I can't. Will. That's good. Alright.
I'm here.
Uh-oh.
The Force fights with me! Let's make this The Force fights with me!
Alright. Hold on. Give me a sec. I don't know what that means. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. What? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Failure. Insert data pad. Retrieve data pad? Press a button. Retrieve data pad? Talk? Okay. Identify three primary life-giving seed world types. Grassland. Oceanic. This one? I think I did it right. Alright. This one now.
The Force fights with me! There, take that. There, take You cannot win. You cannot win.
Identify 3 primary death-giving seed worlds. That would be maybe desert, volcanic, and this one. Alright. Nice. Okay. Alright.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What are you talking about?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I don't understand.
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
What good is an incomplete map?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik... They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Alright. Give me a sec. Alright. Alright. Now I need to leave and go talk to the Jedi Council again. Okay. Then we need to go back. There's that Maybe this way?
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
No.
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar, and an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Alright.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Sounds like a suicide mission.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Okay.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
This one.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Why?
This was already explained to you. Your command of the Force makes you a threat to Malak. Eventually he will destroy you, and all the Jedi, unless you stop him first. You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alright. And back to our ship. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. And back to the ship. Right? I think this is right. Yeah. Alright. That's where I'm gonna call it for today. Hold on. Alright. Save. Make sure alright. That's it. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to give me a follow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, and peace out. Oh, and also I hope you all enjoyed.